Corey Gamble is making headlines like never before. For years, he stood in the background, silently supporting Kris Jenner as she controlled the Kardashian empire. But now, everything has changed. He's decided to speak out, revealing the secrets, manipulation, and power struggles that have been hidden behind closed doors. His revelations have sent shockwaves through Hollywood, and the Kardashian-Jenner dynasty may never be the same again. What drove him to this point? Was he pushed too far, or is there something more going on behind the scenes? Today, we uncover the shocking truth about Corey Gamble's relationship with Kris Jenner, the hidden affairs, control tactics, and mind games that allegedly kept him in check, and what this means for the future of the most famous family in reality TV. Corey Gamble was once seen as the quiet, reserved boyfriend of Kris Jenner, a man who stood beside her while she managed the careers of her billionaire daughters. He was introduced to the world as her supportive partner, always at her side, never stepping into the drama. But behind the scenes, things were much more complicated. Corey wasn't just a boyfriend. He was part of Kris's grand design, a carefully placed piece in her empire. For years, Corey played the role expected of him, standing by Kris's side at events, playing along with the Kardashian brand, and avoiding public controversy. But privately, he was dealing with something far more intense. He began to realize that his role in Kris's life was more about maintaining an image than about love. He wasn't just dating Kris. He was part of her carefully orchestrated world, where every relationship was managed with precision. But something changed. After years of staying silent, Corey decided he had enough. He was no longer willing to be just another accessory to Kris Jenner's perfectly crafted public image. He was ready to expose the truth about their relationship, about her control, and about the secrets she never wanted the world to know. One of the biggest revelations Corey has made is just how much control Kris had over him. And not just him, but everyone in her inner circle. Kris isn't just a businesswoman. She's a strategist, carefully managing every aspect of the Kardashian-Jenner brand. According to Corey, Kris doesn't just oversee her daughters' careers, she controls everything, from their relationships to their public image, and even the way their personal lives are presented to the world. Corey describes how Kris's control extended to their relationship. He was expected to fit into her world on her terms. Their public moments were often strategic, ensuring that their relationship always looked perfect. But in private, things were different. Corey claims that Kris made all the decisions, leaving him feeling like he had no voice in their dynamic. Every major decision had to align with the Kardashian narrative, and there was little room for anything outside of that. That's not all. Corey suggests that Kris didn't just control their relationship, she controlled how he was perceived by the public. Often kept in the background, his role in the family reduced to that of a supportive boyfriend. He wasn't allowed to interfere with the Kardashian brand, and any move he made had to be carefully calculated. But what really made him reach his breaking point was what he discovered about Kris's past. Biggest shock came when he learned about Kris Jenner's alleged hidden affairs. Many know about her past relationships, from her marriage to Robert Kardashian to her time with Caitlyn Jenner. But Corey claims that Kris had relationships that were never revealed to the public. He suggests that she was unfaithful, even during their time together, and that this betrayal changed everything for him. According to Corey, Kris had mastered the art of keeping secrets. She knew how to control the media, manage public perception, and keep certain details of her personal life completely hidden. Even within her own family, there were whispers about her past that never made it to the public eye. But Corey wasn't just another person in her world. He was part of her life, and learning that he too had been kept in the dark was something he couldn't ignore. This wasn't just about infidelity. It was about power, manipulation, and the realization that he was just another pawn in her carefully designed empire. For Corey, the relationship had already been difficult, but this was the final straw. He decided that it was time for the truth to come out. Corey also exposes how Kris manipulates not just the media, but her own family. He describes how she has perfected the art of crafting scandals, controlling narratives, and using controversy to her advantage. Nothing that happens in the Kardashian-Jenner world is accidental. Every breakup, every feud, every viral moment is part of a bigger plan. Corey explains that this level of control isn't just about protecting the family brand. It's about ensuring that Kris Jenner remains in power. She isn't just the momager. She's the architect of an empire built on image, influence, and complete control of every aspect of her daughters' lives. Corey claims that even when things seem to fall apart in the Kardashian world, it's often part of a larger strategy to keep the family relevant. But Corey's revelations don't just threaten Kris's public image. They could completely shake the foundation of the Kardashian-Jenner empire. If people start to question the authenticity of their brand, if they begin to see just how much of their lives are manipulated, it could change everything. That's exactly why Corey speaking out is such a huge moment. Now, the question remains, what will Kris Jenner do next? Will she attempt to silence Corey, or will she find a way to spin this situation in her favor? Sources close to Kris claim that she's furious about these revelations and is already working on damage control. She has spent decades building her reputation as the ultimate power player, and she won't let Corey's words destroy that without a fight. But the damage may already be done. The public is divided. Some believe that Corey is finally exposing the truth, while others think he's just seeking revenge after the end of their relationship. Whatever the case may be, one thing is certain. Corey Gamble is no longer just a background figure in the Kardashian-Jenner story. So, what happens next? Will Corey Gamble's revelations lead to the downfall of Kris Jenner's carefully crafted empire? Will the Kardashians find a way to recover from this scandal? Or will this be the beginning of a new era where their secrets finally come to light? Let us know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more explosive celebrity revelations. You won't want to miss what happens next.